about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx
Welcome to the
Field
GE broadcast.
The enthusiasm for football here
About
in the
to
East
bust this
Coast
guy's
always
ass.
in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Jets.
Oh, they still wore the... How come he still wore the white pants? I just switched to black pants. Oh well. All good. No big deal.
And we are underway on EA Sports. The return man, Ty Johnson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And that was almost a touchdown right from the kickoff.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I got a few injuries, man.
Now time will be called
Damn.
here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
We're just gonna
check on his status when we get back.
We're gonna go right away. We're gonna hit him hard. We're gonna go. I ain't losing no more. We're just gonna bust that ass.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson.
And there goes a fumble.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Michael Thomas was wide open.
And the 4 miscues that they had last week, 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week.
He got a lot of fumbles this season.
Tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll run with Gibson. And he
Good
picks
blocking.
up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
You gotta run all the way to the end zone. One pass and it's gonna be a pick.
Stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. He will push his way down to about the 14. Making the play defensively.
Run.
Awesome.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Pace. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Touchdown.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
No pressure.
Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
We spotted you 7 points. You're welcome.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go.
Johnson now returning.
You're welcome.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
Fucking Moana songs stuck in my head.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll make it 2nd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the
You're welcome.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Just gotta watch out for that. That should be dangerous. Fuck that. Let's swap this side real quick.
To throw is Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Acrobat makes shit dangerous, bro. You don't want to face any of that. You don't want any of that noise.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon.
I'll play for real. I was just working on my passing a little bit.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Working on the passing. Just want to get a rhythm going. Because I felt like I haven't played in a while.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Easy breezy.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more... And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 20. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now a throw.
I tried to throw it high.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 80-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. After one, 17-7 is our score.
Try to give it to my running back, but he didn't take it.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
This is the play I'm working on. It's not gonna work here. He's got zone. I'm gonna try it anyway. We'll see.
Wilson.
Stop.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's third and goal after the sack. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, he was fast.
Pressure, they got him again.
What was that? Corner blitz?
Disastrous outcome there on third.
I don't know what it was, but it was fast.
9 yards on the sack.
Try blocking one, too.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
I'm working on some trick plays and crap.
And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Burrow. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
From midfield now, Burrow. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Got saved by another INT, bro. Got saved with another interception. He got lucky.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Sack
It
City.
looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? With the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran
could be a lot worse.
This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot
Man, there's nothing to see here. This game is over.
Maybe later in the game,
don't even bother, guys. You don't want to see this massacre.
Perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He will find his man Chase complete. And down he goes.
This is bad.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense
Yeah, his ass whooped.
field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I haven't even started playing yet.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
Oh, you gotta take him in there.
Weak. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And that trims the lead down to 9.
Haven't even started playing yet. Throwing like 4 picks. I feel like I'm playing Stone Cold or Big G, or the Hook, or Feds. All the same.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3.
They blitz me.
They're not going to play this conservative.
Yeah,
they're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
Nah, I can't get out.
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly
Gotta
right.
keep
Try to
blitzing.
sit on a lead and play that way.
Gotta blitz.
Most teams run your offense. Run what you do.
I don't know where you were running to. You should have stayed on the tight end underneath.
And try to increase your lead in a big way. The best
You
way
gotta
to do
keep
it,
blitzing.
touchdowns.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Wilson. And that falls to
That was
the
a good throw.
ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Jets on
Ready.
3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes
Yeah, you gotta keep
across the
blitzing. Stop that.
40-yard line.
You can't cover me.
2
You gotta keep
minutes
blitzing,
remaining
bro.
in this first half of
Just
football.
blitz. A running back's injured. Keep
We'll
blitzing.
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores.
Probably get burned, but hey, at least you give it a shot.
Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the
Blitzing.
ground, we can
And then I'm going to call a screen here just to
10, 12, 15 yards after
limit you a little bit, but keep
your
going.
defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now left
Had to
side
keep
of the
running.
swing pass.
That lineman was coming.
And he went nowhere. They went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now you're a man.
To throw again
Cover
on
him
2nd
going,
down.
running across.
Wilson. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
A good hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Defense.
Now it's Wilson.
Jesus.
Flushed out right.
Start right.
And he's left with no
Good man
option.
coverage. No one was open.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Another field goal.
And his kick is right there.
But yeah,
It's good.
he had the little robber in the middle.
A 12-point lead. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on.
And the spy that took away
Exactly what you're looking to do.
the
Move
angle
yourself
route.
into
The
range,
corner
let
wasn't
your
open because he
draft
got
stalls out.
bunched.
You're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah. Game's still over. Let's put Quinnan on the outside.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Thank you.
And
Another
here's
pick.
another interception. Picked off near the
How many picks you gonna throw?
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5
I need to score a
times.
touchdown. So
It's
let
beyond
me stop
stunning
playing.
to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And the
It's
Washington
getting good pressure here. Hold on. Timeout.
down.
Fucking
The
fix
Jets are
this
going to
shit.
use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
You gotta score touchdowns in this freaking game. Can't keep kicking field goals.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Getting good pressure. Stop this.
Another
bullshit.
try after the first down sack. Wilson.
Jesus.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back,
we gotta-
and they are coming.
We're probably gonna have to max protect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
He's
something here.
rushing 3 men. Maybe this guy's blitzing right here. And I can do this.
Here's Wilson to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more
Inches.
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
We'll just kick the field goal.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
Not even worth it.
So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves.
Should have lost yardage there.
They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd down and 3. Burrow on play action.
Got him open. Should throw it.
And he takes a shot on
Should
the
throw your
release
running
as
back.
This will be incomplete. We've talked
Why are you
about
trying to force it to your other guys?
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's horrible.
Carl Lawson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jets will take
I got to run a little bit. Not that I want to, but yeah.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45.
Almost got me.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and powering through at the 35.
Saw it immediately. I knew it was cover 2. I thought it was Tampa.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do.
And then the acrobat, yeah, you got it.
Guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going.
Boop, boop,
Loss
boop.
of a couple, and it's second down.
It's my worst season yet.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Damn, Lawson.
Back at the 38.
Killing it this season, brother.
Lawson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Burrow throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. And
they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Put me back in rhythm, man.
Here's Wilson.
No,
and he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jalen Smith, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Let me get back to where I was.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
What the hell? Come on. There we go.
Now Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to
just looking at a lot of other routes. He's just a little slightly off today.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down
good thing that
the 10 at the 7-yard
he's horrible, because I would lose against anyone else today.
Effort, you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Gibson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
Hey, you didn't throw a pick.
Blocking on the return, it springs him for 25. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now.
Let's run a little bit, like I said. We go run. Even if it doesn't work, we go run.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the
that was on
red zone
purpose.
before he crosses
I wasn't doing it with me.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Thomas. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
He was open, bro.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
55 rushing yards, rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Oh, you screwed, kid. Gotta run.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Yeah,
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12. Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Now Edwards-Helaire looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Johnson on the counter. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And his kick is indeed good, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
We called dogs off and pushing my team back.
Out there,
nice and
ready for this next drive.
Easy receptions for you, bro.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
I wasn't going to take it because I could have, and I could have took it back. I wasn't trying to.
Back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Everybody
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass.
Another stop.
Pressure, and they got to him again. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Good game, quiet storm. Sorry for all the trash talk, but that's just me.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Turn this light off. Ooh wee. Maybe I need to play with that light off. That should be messing me up.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Jets back on the win column.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever
on
you
to
call
the next one.
Pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And is it time for Feds yet? Damn.
So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Washington, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Not a horrible game for me. Yuck. Edwards Hilaire had a good running game. He's been playing well, just that fumble last game hurt. Damn, 10 pancakes. Jesus. These guys have a rough game in the middle. Go with sacks. Kyle Phillips, a former player. Everybody got some love. Alright, that's it. All she wrote.